Hello. Have you ever imagined the life and death moments when humans and nature collide directly on the roads? Every year, collisions between wildlife and vehicles not only cause more than $20 billion in damage, but also have serious consequences for both ecosystems and drivers. In a split second, the driver felt a collision but did not know what he had just hit. Can you guess what it was? It was a deer. The scene was recorded on the dash cam, attracting the attention of many people. The incident prompted the U.S. government to install warning signs in high-risk areas to raise awareness among drivers. A car crossing the road in front of a moose is one of the most common highway accidents in North America. Collisions with moose not only cause damage to the car, but can also lead to serious injuries to the driver. A breathtaking moment when the man stopped his car on the side of the road, holding his camera, watching the deer until the deer suddenly approached, wanting to attack. In a split second, he quickly got into his car, escaping the threat right in front of him. In Brazil, allowing livestock to roam freely on the road can result in a fine of up to $1,200, a fine that is enough to deter those who lack awareness of traffic safety. Governments in these countries not only impose strict penalties, but also encourage farmers to adopt modern monitoring systems to protect both animals and humans from unfortunate accidents. In places like Texas and California, livestock roaming on the road not only results in a minimum fine of $5,000, but also liability in the event of an accident. Therefore, the use of technology and preventive measures becomes extremely important to minimize potential risks and protect everyone's safety. In India, a boy was trying to help a horse escape from an oncoming train, which was a brave act. No one knows exactly what made the bull angry, but one thing is certain: its anger could not be controlled. With boundless strength and wild personality, the bull charged into the car parked on the side of the road, charging fiercely as if to tear everything in sight. Although there was no one on the road at the time, the collision was enough to make people shudder. This scene makes us realize an important thing. In the wild world, safety is always fragile, and even seemingly peaceful moments can change in the blink of an eye. Surely you are not the only one who is amazed by the pig's outstanding ability. No one can believe that a pig can climb up the truck bed so skillfully and jump out of it so miraculously. In India, train accidents involving livestock have become a serious and common problem, especially with their presence on the tracks. Every year, according to the Indian Railways, there are about 15,000 accidents involving trains and livestock, the majority of which involve cows, a familiar and ubiquitous animal. In the Midwest, the situation is no less dire, with hundreds of livestock-related accidents occurring each year. Although there are measures in place such as warning lights, road barriers, and technological improvements to reduce the risk, the reality is that many challenges remain. Cattle roam freely and without strict controls, making it easy for them to appear on highways, causing unfortunate incidents. Elephants are the largest land animals. Not only are they a cultural symbol of many countries, They also play an extremely important role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. However, when railways cut across elephant habitats, with their superior size and strength, which cannot easily avoid the dangers of vehicles, they become unwilling victims of infrastructure development. A very funny scene, the cat, with its territorial nature, cannot let the fawn enter its territory. The cat is doing everything to chase away the invader. Although the fawn is just an innocent creature, an unexpected battle between a cat and a larger invader is taking place.
Jelly, come on, come on, come on.
Passers-by accidentally recorded this image. You may ask why they didn't save the dog, but they shouldn't have done so, because the train passing by was very dangerous. Luckily, because of its small body, the dog didn't get stuck. When the train passed, it took 10 minutes to resolve the situation. The situation of dogs roaming freely on the streets is becoming increasingly serious and causing unnecessary accidents. Stray dogs, without their owners supervising them, often appear on busy roads, causing safety hazards for both pedestrians and vehicles. Every year, a series of accidents occur when drivers unexpectedly encounter dogs crossing the road, forcing them to brake suddenly or avoid them, sometimes leading to serious accidents. In particular, these dogs not only create traffic hazards, but also face danger from the moving vehicles themselves. Dogs that are injured or cause accidents often suffer serious consequences. Therefore, the problem of letting dogs loose on the streets is not only a traffic problem, but also a social security problem, requiring strict control and management measures. Bears rushing onto the highway is a surprising sight suddenly. From the nearby forests, giant bears, possibly looking for food or being chased, rush straight onto the highway, creating an extremely dangerous situation. Cars are moving at high speed, suddenly encountering the appearance of bears, forcing drivers to react quickly to avoid collisions. But sometimes everything is too late.
Oh my God.
The grizzly bear, with its impressive strength and speed, caught the cyclist off guard and forced him to leave the road in a split second. It seemed that the bear cub mistakenly thought that he was attacking it and acted on its instinct to chase after him to protect its territory. Fortunately, when the man stopped and stopped running, the bear cub gradually moved away, freeing him from the dangerous situation. A dramatic and exciting moment. The man was enjoying a peaceful fishing session by the lake when he unexpectedly had an uninvited guest, a brown bear that had just woken up from its long winter sleep. The bear, with sleepy eyes and shaggy fur, approached him as if curious about the presence of a human. This scene was truly chilling because the distance between humans and the wild became fragile at that moment. However, after a while of watching, the bear seemed to realize that he was not a threat and calmly left, continuing its journey in the wild. Bears are truly powerful and fearsome creatures. A bear can exert over 1,200 pounds of force with just a single swipe. This force is equivalent to that of a car traveling at high speed, enough to break bones or cause serious damage in an instant. Three girls, who were enjoying a peaceful picnic in the woods, suddenly encountered a bear, possibly looking for food after a long time. The bear started searching for food right on top of the girl. However, the three girls decided to stand still, not making any threatening movements to avoid making the bear feel provoked. Only when the bear felt that it could not find food and gradually left, did the three girls breathe a sigh of relief. Suddenly faced a bear that appeared right in front of him. The unexpected moment made him panic and run away. But this action seemed to stimulate the bear's hunting instinct, causing it to immediately charge after him. The scene of the man running down the mountain while the bear chased him was definitely an unforgettable experience. In the Hungarian Carpathian Mountains, the man, while passing by a road near a forested area, happened to see a brown bear. He stopped to take a picture. The bear seemed indifferent and showed no signs of aggression or attack. When encountering a bear or any large animal, it is best to keep a safe distance and do nothing to provoke their reaction. Beartooth Highway in Montana and Wyoming. A brown bear, perhaps in search of food, approached a car. With its natural curiosity and keen sense of smell, it began to look around the car, examining it as if assessing whether there was anything edible inside. The bear was careful and slow, using both its nose and claws to probe, causing everyone who witnessed it to hold their breath in fear that it might cause damage or attack unexpectedly. However, after a while of probing and finding nothing appealing, the bear seemed to decide that this car was not the meal it was looking for. It slowly left, continuing its journey into the deep forest, leaving the car and the observers feeling relieved.
Oh my God, we're alive!
The salmon crossing at Skokomish Valley Road Asterisk is a unique and beautiful natural phenomenon that many people are lucky enough to witness. During spawning season, salmon swim up the Skokomish River from the ocean to the small streams where they spawn. During this arduous journey, the salmon often have to cross flooded sections of the road, especially in areas like Skokomish Valley Road. The sight of schools of salmon swimming vigorously in the shallow water covering the road, creating a vivid, humorous, and touching scene. This is a testament to the strong vitality and amazing survival instinct of salmon, ready to overcome any obstacle to complete their life cycle. We hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please show your support by clicking like and subscribing to the channel for more great content. Thanks for watching. Hello, friend. What will happen when nature and man are forced to face off in an unequal battle? Be prepared for emotional and unexpected stories ahead. On the highway or mountain trails, unexpected and dangerous clashes. Despite highway barriers, disaster strikes. A moose jumps over a guardrail and into the freeway. Drivers should slow down when driving through areas with deer. Deer often cross the road unexpectedly, especially at dawn and dusk. By slowing down, you will have more reaction time, reducing the risk of a serious accident. On average, a collision between a car and an animal can cause between $5,000 and $12,000 in damage per vehicle. Installing street lights along these routes will improve visibility and significantly reduce the risk of unexpected collisions. Better lighting allows drivers to spot animals from a distance, giving them more time to react. At 120 kilometers per hour, he couldn't handle the situation when the deer suddenly crossed the road. The speed was too high, making the braking distance too short, and human reflexes weren't fast enough to avoid a collision. The mother deer stood motionless on the train tracks, her eyes anxiously looking to the other side, where her lost fawn was. Luckily, she found the fawn and did not cross when the train was approaching. Slowing down to 35 to 45 miles per hour in areas with lots of wildlife will give drivers more reaction time. In Asia, dogs are often released onto the road without control, creating a major hazard for drivers. Stray or free-roaming dogs can cross the road unexpectedly, especially at night or in poorly lit areas. This not only increases the risk of traffic accidents, but also creates dangerous situations where drivers are unable to react. Controlling and keeping animals in a safe area will help to reduce this risk. When it is dark, wild animals often go out to find food. They can easily cross the road unexpectedly, and drivers have little time to react. Avoiding driving during these rush hours will help you be safer. Oh no, I think someone should watch their pets. Traffic patrol is essential to keep people safe, but today is not his lucky day. Stray dog accidents in India are a serious problem every year. Stray dogs often roam the roads, making it difficult for drivers to detect them in time. Their sudden appearance can cause drivers to lose control of their vehicles, causing serious accidents. Don't forget to subscribe so we can continue to bring you important alerts and useful information about road safety and wildlife protection. Kangaroos are a real headache for drivers in Australia. They often lurk, waiting for the opportunity to jump out unexpectedly, especially in the early morning or at dusk. When a kangaroo crashes into the front of a car, the damage can be very serious. In Australia, kangaroos are protected by law, which makes drivers even more cautious, as they cannot freely handle them like other wild animals. At the racetrack, a terrifying moment occurred when the horse suddenly lost control, rushed out of the track at high speed. It crashed into a car that was stopped on the side of the road. The train blew its whistle to signal. The cow crossed the tracks faster, but did not consider it a danger signal, so the result would be like this. Oh my God! The pack of wild dogs rushed over quickly, suddenly appearing right in front of the motorcyclist. Although the driver tried to slow down and avoid it, the situation was so sudden that he didn't have time to react. The motorcycle lost control, and the driver fell to the ground in the strong collision. The pack of wild dogs continued to run past, leaving behind a chaotic scene. Oh my God! The pack of wild dogs rushed over quickly, suddenly appearing right in front of the motorcyclist. Although the driver tried to slow down and avoid it, the situation was so sudden that he didn't have time to react. The motorcycle lost control, and the driver fell to the ground in the strong collision. The pack of wild dogs continued to run past, leaving behind a chaotic scene. It is sad to see this. Bears are one of the most intelligent species, with an amazing ability to learn and adapt. When you see a bear injured, you not only feel sorry for its pain, fencing should be installed in areas where wildlife lives to protect both animals and road users.
The driver gripped the steering wheel tightly, his eyes straining as he looked down the steep slope ahead. The heavy wheels cut through the dirt and rocks on the road, leaving long, blurry tracks. The engine roared, the weight of the entire car and the block of wood pressing down on the brakes. The car swayed as if it was about to lose balance at any moment, forcing the driver to strain to keep his grip on the steering wheel. The slope seemed to have no end, and every second that passed was a test of survival. And that's the end of today's adventure. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and comment below to let me know what you think. See you soon.